Well, this week we had a little bit of good news coming out of the housing sector. Definitely have a trend developing or has developed that the housing market construction is improving. It's not dramatic, but it's enough to again, as I said before, add to our GDP for this year, first time since 2007. And there was some talk in Washington that maybe they are going to solve the fiscal quote unquote cliff, which was really a slide because nothing happens January 1st. I know that the news media is pounding the table with countdown clocks and, oh, everything's going to just fall apart January 1st. That's not true. What happens January 1st is tax increases for 2013, so every paycheck your taxes will go up, but nothing happens immediately, and cutting spending happens. But that doesn't mean all of a sudden that day $600 billion disappears, because that's what the estimate is for the year. So there's plenty of time to do something. It's just that the media wants you to be frightened, and the politicians aren't helping at all because they set this up in the first place. Regardless, fiscal cliff is not going to happen. Durable goods spending was reported this week for October was very good. It was up 1.7%. Well, let me rephrase that. The overall report was flat from last month to this month. But if you take out transportation, you look at the core durable goods, what really matters is what are the companies doing? What are the corporations doing outside of Boeing and airlines and outside of autos, transportation? What are the manufacturers doing? Overall, it was up 1.7%, which is very strong, strongest since May. So we kind of like that. Jobless claims were still high because of Hurricane Sandy. And yesterday, GDP numbers were pretty good, coming in at 2.7%. This is for a third quarter revision, the first revision for a third quarter. Remember, it was originally reported at 2%, and it came in revised up 2.7. Now, the revision was expected to be up, so it wasn't a surprise per se. So really, the market is going to remember, the market already knows about the fiscal cliff. Traders already know about it. So I can't see it really doing that much damage to the market, but I can see once it's resolved being very beneficial to the market. Is one less thing that the market will think about or worry about. So actually, we've had a nice bounce up since around the day before Thanksgiving up to through this week to the end of November. We'll see how today goes, but it appears that our correction might be over. It's hard to say, but it looks like it is to me, and maybe we'll have a good December. And that might be up to what the politicians do.
If you're an iPhone user, there is now an easy way to get InvestTalk delivered right to your iPhone or iPad without having to sync the device to your computer. This feature can allow you to listen to InvestTalk right away, as soon as it's published every weeknight. Here are the easy steps to get this done. First, make sure you have installed the latest iPhone update. You then can download the podcast app from the App Store. You can do this as you would add any app on your iPhone or iPad. Once you have the new podcast app installed on your device, if you're not currently subscribed to InvestTalk, just search for it in the search box. And remember, there are 2 T's in InvestTalk. Make sure your subscription is turned on and the auto download is also turned on. Your episodes will now be delivered automatically as soon as they're published. Let us know how you enjoyed the InvestTalk podcast, and do us a favor, leave us some feedback on the podcast in the iTunes Store. We love hearing from you, and thanks for listening.